today I've come to a location that I've not been to before in North Wales, which is quite rare. But I've come to scout an astro location out. There's basically twin lakes, Llyn Bach Gymalt and Llyn Mawr Gymalt, I think that's what they're called. And there's supposedly an old ruined, it could be a bothy or some shelter that would look really nice under the stars. Nice little stream crossing here, which could probably be a bit more of an issue in bad weather or the winter, but today it's beautiful. And there's a lot of heather around here. There's a quite a dramatic ridgeline called Graig Goch y Gymalt, which sits above the Twin Lakes. I've not been here before, I can just see it over my shoulder, and yeah, it's amazing. I'll show you some footage when I get closer to it, but it really is a stunning find. So yeah, let's hope these skies stay clear tonight. So I found the Bothy, and it looks absolutely beautiful with all the heather amongst it. So there might even be a nice sunset shot here. I've not seen many. I've seen pictures of it, but I've not seen many photographic pictures of it. And I think a sunset shot here will be pretty beautiful too, because the heather's in bloom and it's surrounding the Bothy. So I'm going to take a closer look. Inside, it's actually quite creepy. Times 10 at night, so it's not too bad now. Show me what. Someone's been on the bevs. What I could do is put a light source in here and make it look like the building has some activity going in it. When I'm photographing it, could look pretty cool. Maybe you'll be able to see me. But yeah, spooky place. Well, what's been probably a split second for you is 4 or 5 days and I'm back at Llyn Gymalt, Bach Gymalt this one is, I think, to shoot the Bothy under the stars. I had a bit of a nightmare last time. I wore my shorts, didn't have zips on, and I lost my phone, it fell out of my pocket. But my racket, because the terrain here is so kind of boggy and the grass is very high, but luckily a fisherman from the Wirral, big shout out to Dave from the Wirral, he found my phone, or his dad found my phone, and he managed to contact someone on the phone and get it back to me, which was yeah, amazing of him. So I might, if I get a nice image here, I'll send him a print just as a thank you. I'm here with Mark Pierce today, and we're going to shoot the Bothy at sunset. Will that flip round to him? He's just in the background there. Should be a good evening, Mark.
With a bit of luck.
Yeah, we've got some nice clear skies, and we're going to go down to the Bothy now and check it out.
Nice to get out, isn't it?
It is, yeah, especially somewhere new.
Yeah.
So let's see how this goes. It is nice points. Just come into the Bothy. It's quite windy outside, and it's got a bit of a bite to it. So we've come in here for a bit of refuge, as that's what it's built for, and it's nice and toasty in here. We've got my light, so we've got plenty of light, and it's just good while we're waiting for the skies to darken. Mark's just making a nice cup of tea. Bit jealous, bit jealous. And the picture, I came here last time, and there was a picture, and I thought it was like an old woman who used to kind of live here, and it kind of creeped me up a bit. And there was a letter next to it, but it turns out it's David Bowie, which is a bit of a glaring error on my behalf, isn't it? It's not great.
It's better than an insult, really.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But there's a letter, and I don't know what the letter is in Welsh, I should know, I've lived here all my life. But yeah, but it's nice to have a bit of refuge in here. Wait a couple of hours, going to shine a torch in here, and well, Mark, you're going to do the same, aren't you?
Yeah.
See if we can get a nice shot, and it just makes the building come to life with hopefully the Milky Way behind it, if those clouds don't roll in, but it should be good. So we're just waiting for it to get darker now, aren't we?
Yeah, it's not be long.
No, blowing a hoolie out there, absolute hoolie. But while we're waiting for the skies to darken up, I'd just like to introduce you to Mark Pierce, a friend, and we've been photographing together for about 5 years now, haven't we?
Yeah, probably.
For a long time, yeah, we've been to some good places, yeah, good friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to try and push his channel. His channel's a bit different to mine. He has his points of view, and he kind of shows a lot of scenery, don't you?
Yeah, I don't.
A lot of scenery along the way, and
yeah,
it's not so much about you. It's the
journey, the adventure for me. It's
yeah.
I'm not an audience with type of presenter.
No. It's the views and the.
I think people look forward to my points of views because I'm at the age where I don't give a hoot, so I'll just say it as it is. But it's my point of view, and there's no right or wrong, is it? It's just the way I see things.
Definitely good to have a point of view and a view on certain stuff.
It's not all about subscribers for me. It's people follow if they want. That's it.
Mine tends to be a bit more PC. I'm a bit like, better not say that.
You're younger, mate. You're younger. You've got a long time to go. I ain't.
you don't care.
Such what there you are, but when you get to my age, mate, you don't really get.
It's good to have that kind of attitude though, and kind of put your opinions across.
I do it.
So it can be quite sterile. It can be quite sterile sometimes.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's like photography, isn't it? But for me, it's as you say, it's just about the journey, and I always shoot for me. And my YouTube channels for people, my friends, so they can see what I'm doing when I go where they can't, and that's what it's about. Yeah, definitely. Anything else, anybody comes along,
anyone who's less able,
just a bonus.
Anyone who's like less able-bodied and can't
exactly,
relate.
They look forward to it, and that's what it's for. So that's brilliant.
So that's Mark Pierce's channel. It's
Mark Pierce Photography. I think that's it. Yeah, so you don't really look at yourself like that, do you? No. I think it's the same.
So I'll put a link down here. It's not down here. It's down. It's down somewhere. Well, I'll put a link in the description below and check his channel out. We're going to get on with it and get some night images done now, and I'm going to show you them at the end. This isn't the end of the video. I'm going to do a few pieces of camera. It's quite hard in the night time. Alan Wallace and people like that, Michael Shane how they vlog at night and make the content engaging. I've not quite reached that level yet, but I'm hoping the pictures will be pretty decent, as will yours.
Goes, haven't you? Yeah.
Just lit the building up. We're just in blue hour now, actually. A few clouds around. I'm hoping they kind of disperse. But it looks really cool with this it being lit from the inside, because it's quite a creepy place. I might try and create the impression of a ghostly figure walking towards it by doing a kind of long exposure, but maybe me or Mark walking very slow. But I kind of need the person to look ghostly as possible, because it's going to look no good with a regatta coat on and a hat, is it? That's going to defeat the point, because ghosts always look old. Anything above the 1980s or even 50s, it's not a ghost. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Suddenly got my red face. It's got a lot darker now. Just been shooting in a night shot. I had Mark silhouette himself in the building with a light source, and it just looks like a skit, because it's quite a creepy place, and it just looks like a figure, like a ghostly, otherworldly figure looking out of the window. And the Milky Way is rising right above this cottage now, as I predicted. Yeah, right. But it's rising right above it. So I'm going to have took the shots for the silhouette. I'm going to take some brighter shots for the house, and then I'm going to take the Milky Way shots and blend them all together. And the image will be on at the end of the video. Right, so I've got my silhouetted creepy exposure, which I'll put this up now. I've got my images. I've got a selection of images I've took of the Bothy as well, which I can blend in with the silhouetted version, which I'll put a few of those up now as well. You just see how the image is going to come together at the end. Final, I've got to get these Milky Way pictures and blend them all together. The Milky Way is looking beautiful now. It's just going into a nice vertical position, which works really well. It gives the image a lot of drama. In the August and September, it's the Milky Way is more vertical and just works so much more better than in May and April, kind of June time, where it's on a diagonal horizontal position and it like cuts the image in half kind of thing. But with it vertical, this should work. So yeah, let's hope it's a good image, and one that might spook you out a bit as well, hopefully. That was a great night. Really clear skies. Milky Way looked really stunning above this old Bothy, which we're currently in, packing up now, heading off. Mark did a star trail as well, with the Bothy in the foreground, and it looked quite cool. There's an old quarry, well, a new quarry, sorry, and the lights are really strong. Well, I thought we were kind of away from all light pollution here. That's one of the reasons to come, but yeah, there's really strong lights coming from it, wasn't it? Which is lighting the building up in a way, but hopefully we've got some nice shots. You happy with the outing, Mark? Yeah?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, it's decent, wasn't it? So I'm going to call it here. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If not, hope you enjoyed watching it anyway. But until next time, I'll see you again.